my name is Anthony, and I'll be representing Salesforce today.
Anthony, nice to meet you. I'm Jeff. I'm the Partner and Chief Culture Officer at Five.
Just give me one moment to get everything set up, if that's fine with you.
Sure.
Is it okay if I take notes during our conversation?
No, by all means, by all means.
Okay. So, in case you have any questions after our meeting or concerns, I'd love to give you my business card.
Okay, thank you so much. And since we're on that page, let me go ahead and get you my card. Okay, here you go.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
So,
welcome.
how was your day today?
It was good. It was okay. You know, woke up to a nice breakfast and then to screaming employees at work. So.
Well, that sounds like a lot has happened.
Hmm.
Any upcoming plans for the weekend?
Oh yeah, my cousins are actually staying over for a couple of days, so we're planning on going fishing sometime this weekend.
That's great to hear. Where at?
I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it. It's the fishing barge at Lake Louisville.
Cool. I've actually been there multiple times. I've caught a few fish over there. Man, I've caught. Let's see. I think I caught catfish, crappies, and a few bass. But recently, it's been pretty cold, if you ask me.
Yeah, I've lived in North Texas for a long time, so you know I'm kind of used to it.
Texas weather changes pretty fast. Actually, me and Sam were fishing, and he brought up that you guys are looking for a new CRM platform. Am I right?
You are correct, sir. That
Mhm.
that is correct. We've been looking at a few other CRM platforms,
Do you have
but
a CRM platform?
Mhm. but we are still unsure which CRM will be the best for us.
Okay, so
So how do you know Sam?
I've known Sam since middle school, and he's the only friend I would trust.
Oh, I
And,
can say the same.
Yeah, Sam has mentioned that you guys are expanding, and one of the places is Mexico.
That is correct. We have expanded into Mexico, and well, what can I say? It's great to be providing for these countries.
Well, before I explain how Salesforce can benefit the FIs, I'd love to more about the company first before I can help you.
Sure. Okay, so where do I begin? Five is headquartered in Irving, Texas. The company was founded in 2011, and it is essentially a team of energy market innovators, engineers, commodity traders, and technologists who are joined by a common purpose. And that purpose is to deliver cutting-edge energy solutions to our clients. Five currently has more than 2,000 clients, and our goal is to maximize results with limited resources. We've just recently expanded our operation to Mexico, and you know, even though we are licensed to operate in Canada, we have not done so yet. So.
Well, that is great news that you're already in Mexico. Are there any challenges that you face since you're expanding to large countries like that?
Well, currently we have issues with deal tracking, team collaboration, and reporting.
Well, that doesn't sound good. I'll explain how Salesforce can provide a solution to those issues. Just to make sure and be safe, we have 15 minutes to discuss Salesforce, right?
That is correct.
Well, I'm hoping today that Salesforce will open up new ideas, provide a solution, and benefit the company as a whole. So, Company 5 has been growing 120 to 130%, which is amazing. So it's pretty surprising that 5 is looking to integrate a new CRM platform. So I'm kind of confused. What is the reason for that?
Well, our current CRM platform, it's been handling our system for a while, but we've seen since that Five is growing so rapidly that our system may just fall behind. So.
Wow. So I'd love to ask you a few questions about Five's current system, if you don't mind me asking.
Sure.
When you say Five is growing, like about how much more employees do you have now?
Well, we used to have 12, and now we have up to 32 energy consultants, which hopefully that number will grow even more in the future.
Of course, it's definitely going to grow. Do your current employees have access to valuable information at all times?
Well, our employees use more than one CRM system,
Okay.
so important information doesn't always reach all of our employees all the time.
Well, that sounds like that would be preventing the ability for your employees to cooperate together. How? Oh,
It
go ahead.
is, yeah, it is an issue. Five has been growing, but our overall team collaboration could be decreasing. 20% of our current deals are presented as a team, and they all need to have access to the same information at all times.
So, how has the issues with the CRMs impacted the company in the first place?
Well, we've seen some projects fail due to the fact that one person didn't get information about the project on time, so the project ended up falling behind and it was abandoned eventually.
Yeah, that is really important. So, one project that is abandoned is one that could have been a major opportunity for Company 5 to gain a large profit. So, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I mean, it's okay, you know. That's why I'm happy to hear what Salesforce can provide to hopefully remedy that problem.
Okay, so does your current system allow you to keep track of your employee and customer relationships?
Yes, we currently use Excel and Outlook to keep track of all that.
As in the past, I've used Excel and Outlook, and when I worked in a company, I've seen that there can be an issue since if an employee were to leave, they can just save that file and easily give it to another energy company. You wouldn't want that, right? That
No,
would be horrible.
that sounds like that would hurt our company. So I appreciate you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Salesforce provides a single CRM platform that allows for Five's employees and customers to be updated on projects, plans, or important announcements that they're going to share. So this will ensure that nobody falls behind and it will maximize productivity. And as you were saying earlier, 20%, that's a lot of Five's current deals are from teams. And you mentioned that the current system may be reducing teamwork, which you've said yourself. If they were to use Salesforce, that percentage could grow even further. So right now it's 120 to 130%. It could increase to 150 to 160% since 20% is already in teams. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm really happy to hear that. That sounds good to me.
How often does the CRMs prevent communicating with each other?
Pretty often, at least one employee each day complains that he or she weren't notified on time or weren't notified at all.
That's a big issue. Now I will show you the framework to how Salesforce will also provide features to allow you to deal track, increase relationships, and have better reporting for the company. So as you can see here, you can see all the report activities and accounts, which is saved. One moment, let's turn the page. You'll be able to see which salesperson is working effectively and who is slacking, so you can determine if you need to find new employees. Do you have any questions or objections regarding deal tracking, reporting, and communication?
Yes, I do. So will information stored onto Salesforce be secured?
Definitely.
Because if other companies hack and gain valuable information, I mean, we can be out of business.
Of course. Our system is stored onto a cloud that today to date has been never broken through, which will provide safety for you guys. That's a good thing for y'all.
Cool. Is there privacy to our employees?
Yes, the employees will be provided with settings to be in control of their privacy, so they could turn on new options or whatever they decide fits their privacy. Because like if a company, let's say for example, if they don't want the sales department to see it, they could just set it to go to the settings and change their privacy. And yeah.
Well, if our employees were to leave, would important contact information be saved?
Of course, it will be saved onto Salesforce. If you need to look into important calls that your employees made, you can pull that up. And do you see how that would help the company be more organized? If you could see all the calls.
Yeah, I do. That would save so much time for us.
I love.
So.
Oh, go ahead. Good. Sorry.
Yeah. What other questions would you like to show or tell me about Salesforce?
Well, I'd love to show you Salesforce itself. Hold on one moment.
Sure.
This is Salesforce. Do you see Salesforce?
Okay. Cool.
This is our dashboard.
Oh.
These are the multiple tabs. First, you gotta log in, of course.
Yeah.
There are multiple things on Salesforce, and I hopefully you guys go ahead and check it out. We have, let's see, right here. This is the front of Salesforce. This is where you're able to cooperate with everybody if you post an announcement. And yeah.
Oh, well. Give me one moment here. Let me
Sure.
look at my brochure. Okay, so let me ask you this. So how long would it take for you to integrate Salesforce into Five's system, and how?
So it would only take around 2 months for Five to integrate Salesforce into the system. We have an online training course that will teach our employees on how to use Salesforce. And as you can see here, there are things called training modules, as you can see right here.
Right.
I even had to learn them before I even used Salesforce.
Oh.
And if your employees aren't good at learning online, we can offer you guys in-person training to make sure Company 5 fully utilizes Salesforce.
Well, I'm very impressed, and I'm happy with what you've shown me so far, and hopefully it works out, and hopefully it improves Company 5. I'd love to use Salesforce, and if I could, I'd like to sign up today if possible.
Of course, I'm honored to have Company 5 a part of the Salesforce team. I have high hopes for the company's success. Go ahead and sign this.
Oh, sure.
Sign the agreement. Go ahead and sign that.
Okay.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, I was happy to know that our systems will be secure and our information will be more organized, which will greatly benefit our company.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in today.
No problem. Pull my business card. Just go ahead. It'll show you all the information. So if you need any more concerns or anything, just go ahead and ask me.
Sure. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. And also, have a good time fishing.
Yeah.